Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Again, I know it's been a long time. But anyhow, uh, been gone for a while. It's kind of hard to make videos. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I ain't been motivated to do this stuff, but I got some things going and got a little bit of motivation. We just got done, like, I work at a cotton gin, if you don't know, but we just got done doing some ginning, and we gin for about 3 months, and it's nonstop work, so it takes all of my time to do that. But here it is after Christmas. We got done ginning just shortly before Christmas, but I got sick, so I sound a little bit rough. But anyhow, uh, a lot of things have happened since the last video. Um, we've got a lot of stuff done on the K10 pickup that I've been building. Um, I've had to do a lot of work to my house, done a lot of work to my shop. Um, got a new project that we're going to start focusing on. So something that I've been wanting for years. So it's a truck. I'll get to that a little bit more here in a minute. But quick update. I'm gonna spin you around here. I did an addition on the back of my shop, and I'll show you here. There you go. I built onto the back of the shop here because I didn't want my truck sitting out in the weather, but still got to pour the concrete floor. As you can see, there's a lot of water that gets in here, so gonna have to build a drain system through here, dig down a little bit, throw some base down, put some gravel down, pour concrete, and then I'll be able to put a door on that end down there. But anyhow, as you can see, the truck is sitting inside of here. I've got it sitting up off of the ground, so that's a plus. It is not sitting in the water. I know that's not good on it being waterlogged underneath of the truck either, but this is actually the first kind of major rain that we've had since I've built this shop addition. Anywho, gravel will get put down and all is well in hunky-dory land. Yeah, the K10, quick update on it. I still have not got my door lock put in there yet, but anyhow, so I've got cruise control and everything working on this thing. I've been driving it. Enjoy driving it. I've took it to a couple car shows. Won second place in a car show. Let me see if I can get over here. It is a little dirty, I know, but you can see right there, Kennett Cruisers, that took second place out of like almost 300 other vehicles that entered. So I'm not the only second place person, but anyhow, I feel good that it got second place. I feel good that it placed it all. But our next project is this. This is a 2007 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Classic. It's a Duramax. So something new to the channel. I bought this. I've had it for probably 2 weeks now. Bought it off of a kid, really great guy. He didn't really want to sell it, but he's going to try to start his own business, and he's getting married, you know. But I got a heck of a deal on it. Originally, I'll post a picture of it. It had a big old bull bar bumper, whatever, ranch hand bumper, but I'm not a fan of those. I can't stand them. I'm sorry, but they look ugly. I know they serve a purpose, but anyhow, this is it. I swapped it for another bumper and a turbo system, stock turbo, but it's got its problems. The unison ring is seized up on it, but anyhow, I cracked it open, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, it does have some rust on the rockers, which that ain't no problem. I'll get those replaced. Crew cab. It's got a 5-position tuner switch in it. Tailgate's got a couple little dings in it, so we'll end up getting another tailgate for it, get another rear bumper. This side also, the cab corner right here has some rust in it, so when we do the rockers, we're gonna cut the cab corners out also. And this rocker over here, you can tell it's a lot worse than the driver, but nothing that can't be fixed. So what we're going to end up doing in this video, I know we're just jumping right into it on this. I am going to change the hood up. So we're going to start on this video of messing with this hood. While this hood is in perfect shape, I'm not a big fan of how it nosedives. So I'm going to take a hood off of a 99 to 2002 Chevy Silverado HD truck. The other problem is the hoods on the Chevys come straight across through here. Well, as you can see, the GMC has that little notch out for the headlights. So that's what we're going to have to do. So let me take you back in the shop and I'll show you. Alright, here is our hood that we're going to be using. And as you can see, it's got the straight lip all the way across there, you know, all the way. Well, we're going to get a template of the other hood, and we're going to have to trim out just a little bit on the corners for that headlight to match, which no big deal. But we've also, if you can see, there's a lot of circles on there. So yeah, this hood has some hail damage, so we're going to fix that as well. What we're going to do is we're going to start on the hail damage first. I'm going to go ahead and sand this whole hood down. This is how I got the hood, minus the streaks. All I've done is took a wet rag and try to wipe it off so I can see in the glare of the wetness where all of my dents were for the hail damage. I'm going to take a sander. We're going to rough up all of those circles, and we're going to put some filler on it, let it dry so we can sand that down. Then we're going to put this hood on the truck. Once we get that smoothed down and ready, we'll put this hood back on the truck out here and take the headlights out of it so we can shut the hood and get a template as to where we need to cut this. So let me get you set up on a tripod, if I can find mine, if my son didn't kidnap it, so we can get this body filler out here. Alright, as you can see, we've got the whole hood sanded down. As you can see over here, see all these little black dots? That is where you got low spots, either little dents or where hail damage, you know, stuff like that. Stuff like this right here is just where I sanded through. But anyhow, what we're going to do is we've got some 80 grit sandpaper, and what you want to do is go over each one of those dots and scuff that up with 80 grit, and then your dot is going to be gone. So what I'm doing is taking a black marker and I put one little dot in there. Don't circle it, because this stuff will bleed through your primer if you're not careful. So you just put a small dot like I did on this side. You can see where I've already scuffed them up. And what I've done is I've took just a black marker, just put a small dot where the spots were. After I get all this done, I'll go over the whole thing with some wax and grease remover, you know, clean it all up. Then I'm going to take my body filler and start spreading over top of these dots. That way I get every one of them, and we'll sand the body filler down after that. Alright, there we go. See? Don't look too bad. Now all we gotta do is just sand that down after that hardens up. Feather it all. Alright, we just got the hood sitting on here for now. Now what we gotta do is, as you can see, I've got the headlights out. You can see where I've got to come right here. And I'm gonna have to start coming around to match that line. Then I have to come all the way over You have to come down right here by this grill right here on both sides. But yeah, that's the HD hood from 99 to 02 Silverado onto a GMC there. But it's getting late, so we'll pick back up tomorrow. Alright guys, here's what we got so far. Got the hood sitting on here. Got it backed up in the shop, but I've got my line. What I'm gonna do is cut above right here on the very top of this tape. Cut across on both sides. And then what we'll do is put the headlights back in and we'll start getting our fitment. We'll pop the hood, you know, come down, and we'll start trimming out closer and closer to the headlight line. Get you a buddy to help you get the hood lined up. We got it on both sides there. I've got a little bit, I don't know why, but I'm gonna have to trim just a little bit right here on this edge to make this clear. As you can see, the other side is good. But anyhow, other than that, she's lined up good. So let me cut these off and I'll bring you back. Alright, as you can see, we got the initial cut done. I've got the hood popped up a little bit. We're just to put a headlight in here and we'll start shaping up that arch for the headlight. What we use is a flat disc on an angle grinder here to get that. But let me get the headlight put in. Alright guys, real quick here. What we had to do under the hood here is we had to cut out a notch, like right here, you know, not too bad. But anyhow, you got to cut that out because you can see the contour of it. It would come down low and it would hit the top of your headlight and not allow it to go all the way down. But I'll show you what it looks like. We've got the driver's side done. You can see body line lines up good. Now we're going to put the headlight over here and we're going to do this side. Alright, there it is, people. Check it out. Got both sides cut, trimmed up how we want it. Now all we got to do is just make our filler piece on the inside. Then we can start tack welding the seam on all of this. Sand it down, put a little body filler on it. Sand that down and get it ready for paint. Alright, as you can see, this is ugly right now, but we're starting to tack weld these in. All it is just the stock piece of metal came out, I flattened it out. These all tacked in, ground down, and we can use some filler on them. I'm going to leave the ends open down here, that way water can drain out on both ends. So let me finish getting these tacked in and I'll bring you back. Look how good the edges on the underside of the hood came out. You can see. Got it in here in the paint booth. Fist and get ready to shoot some paint on it. As you can see, that came out good. The hood is upside down right now, if you couldn't tell. And that just came out nice. Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Gotta lay down. Look at that. I know I probably sound weird, it's probably loud in here, but what y'all think about that? Guess what? This is my first time ever painting. I've never done this before. I think it's alright. Check that out. Oh yeah. HD hood. for the Duramax. Check this out. The upper part of the bumper, I mean. Look at that grill. Get out there.